everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? My name is Tori, and thanks for clicking on this video. If you want to subscribe, there is a subscribe button down below the video, which surprisingly a lot of people don't know. And also, I found out recently that if you're not getting notifications for my video, or videos when I post, there's like a weird YouTube glitch or something. So if you click the bell notification, it will give you like a little notification every single time I upload, if that's something you're interested in. So go ahead and click that down below as well, and go ahead and give it a like while you're down there, because why not? I don't know. I always feel weird asking for likes, but if you're already subscribing, then might as well like it, right? Right? I don't know. Anyways, today we are building a bowling alley, and I wanted it to look very blocky and kind of just very industrial, not industrial looking, what's the term? Like commercial. You know how if you look at a lot of buildings that are all lined up on a strip, that they're usually like in blocks and they're kind of connected, and unfortunately we can't connect buildings like that on multiple lots in the Sims 4, but I kind of wanted to make it look like it was in a way, so that is the idea behind this building. And it's a little bit modern, a lot of teal. I was very inspired by the windows, I'm sure you could tell, and yeah, I'm just pretty happy with the way it turned out. I didn't really like it at first, but I think that it ended up working. I'm not one to go for just really square buildings, but I think that it's pretty neat and it works for a commercial building, so that's what we went with. Now downstairs there are, I believe, 4 bowling lanes, and 3 or 4. I think there's 4. There's a bathroom, well, 2 bathrooms, an arcade game, and lots of seating. And then upstairs there's actually kind of like a bar slash nightclub area. There is a bar to drink. There's a big dance floor, which is actually one of the glass dance floors, and it looks down right on top of the bowling lanes. And there is a DJ booth, a TV, because you have to put a TV in if you make something a bar, which is kind of dumb, but that's the way it is. And there is a bunch of tables and one of the new bubble hookah things, and I think there's a card table. So there's lots to do on this lot. It would be a nice place for a family outing, or even a place for like a date or something. I think that it works nicely for pretty much any event. Now, to make the building less boring, I decided to do these like teal stripes. And initially I was going to put these columns all along the side, but I end up going through, well, I do put them all along the side, but then I end up going through and deleting them, and deleting them. God, I can't talk. I end up going back and deleting them because when the walls are down and you're actually playing in the building, they do not disappear, which I didn't think about when I was putting them up. So while they look nice, I think, and I would have preferred to have kept them there, they don't actually function that great for gameplay. So I end up deciding to delete them, which is unfortunate, but you know, gameplay over the outside, because honestly when you're playing it with it, you're really not gonna look at the outside too much because you're gonna be on the inside of the building. So it just made more sense to get rid of them, which you'll see in a second when I put the walls down, and you'll see that it's pretty dumb, basically. I was trying to make the column work to hold up the awning, and it just did not look good, so we end up ignoring that idea and moving on. I wanted some kind of sign above there because it felt kind of like blah and boring, so I end up putting like a simple, I think it's a decal, technically. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it looks nice, so I left it there. And this building is called Fast Strike Bowling Alley. It is on the gallery. It's actually doing quite well on the gallery. I think it's already got like almost 700 downloads, which is quite a lot for me because I'm a small channel and I'm really not that great of a builder. So my buildings, well, I actually think it has a lot to do with thumbnail because they give you like the least flattering thumbnail on the gallery ever. And so a lot of my buildings do not look that great as far as the thumbnail goes, and so people don't really download them very much. But then they are pretty good, and I'm not the best builder ever, but I think I'm decent, But I was surprised with how well this did, especially considering it's very square. Oh, and that's what I was talking about with the columns, so now I'm deleting them. But because it's so square, I expected like 2 people to download it and, call it a day. But people seem to really like it, so awesome, right? Yeah, so you can download it if you want to. I do leave the columns in the front because I think that they framed the sign nicely. Here I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going to put the stairs because I never think about that kind of stuff. Like, I don't think about it when I do it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, stairs, that'd be good. So I put them there. They do stay there. Just doing a little bit of decoration out front. It's very simple. I wanted it to fit in on those strips where like the museum and the bar and the gym and stuff are at in Willow Creek and in Oasis Springs. So you can easily just stick them into one of those lots, and they don't look like they fit per se, but they don't look like they don't fit with those buildings because they're kind of a setup in a block style, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. And then there are the 2 bathrooms. Normally, like, I don't usually care if I do male and female bathrooms. I try to only do like 1 bathroom because it saves time, but for symmetry's sake, I decided to do male, female because it looks better that way. So you can always delete the doors though and just do open bathrooms to everybody. Here I'm just playing with some like lighting strips, trying to decorate the back of the bowling lanes. But then I decided that I wanted like an indent down, so I deleted the floor there and I'm gonna put them down underneath, and I'm really glad that I did that because I think it just adds a lot more to the build. I think that it turned out nice, so that is what I'm doing here. There's something I wanted to tell you guys, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter already, like I've told you guys in the past that I'm not on Twitter, so don't bother, but I've actually been on Twitter quite a bit recently. I uploaded a really funny glitch from my personal game yesterday, and I uploaded a picture of me from my college graduation on there, and I've been trying to be on there at least a couple times a week so that I am seeing your guys' comments and like seeing stuff that you're posting, but I still don't really have that many people that I follow. So if you want to follow me, I can follow you back and then we can actually like talk to each other. That'd be pretty cool. It's always linked below in the description box, but there is also, if you go to my main channel page on my header thing, there's a little clicky button on the right bottom corner of the top header, and you can click that. It'll take you to it. I've been trying to be very good on there. I've actually already been on there a couple times this week, and yeah, so I think it's pretty cool. And there was something with that. Oh, if you're having a problem, because again, I said something about people telling me they're not getting notifications for my videos. When I post on YouTube, it automatically uploads that video to Twitter. So it'll automatically post saying, hey, I posted a new video, blah, 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 and it'll automatically link a link to that video. So if you're not getting notifications for my videos on YouTube and you do have the bell notification clicked, then you can follow me on Twitter, and every time I post a new video, there will be a notification on there as well, so you can see it and you're not going to fall behind, which Honestly, I don't really think that's a concern anyways, because there's lists. You can just go to my channel and find it, but people were concerned, so you can go ahead and do that. Anyways, this is the female bathroom simply because it's the door I put there. It's not really that much different than the male bathroom. The male bathroom is actually a little bit smaller, but that was just because of the way I did the cutout windows, not any reason in particular. They're just toilets pretty much and a sink, so nothing fancy. I do put some neon like signs above here because I really didn't know what to put there, and I thought that that was kind of a cool touch. I did some cool overlay things with lighting strips on the wall, which I'm sure you saw when I was blabbing, so that was pretty cool, I guess. And yeah, pretty simple. I mean, it's a bathroom. I don't know what you want me to talk about here, but there's the neon signs, and I think they just add something extra to that little area, and I think that it's nice to have them there. I think in the men's bathroom we just do 2 big bowling pin signs because it, like I said, it's a lot smaller as far as like the main hand washing area goes. So yeah, that's what we did there. Now for these little cutout areas, I had no idea what to put in here, so I decided to do just some like seating areas. So there's a simple couch. I think I put, yeah, some sized up bowling pins, just somewhere where your Sims could go and sit and watch the other Sims play if they wanted to, you know, things that people do. And this part of the build is actually not that functional, where I'm gonna put or what I'm gonna put over by the door, but I think that it needed it because it's something that bowling places have, and that's like the front counter area where you change in your shoes and you get like bowling shoes if you don't have your own, which honestly not that many people have their own bowling shoes unless they're like professionals or they're on like a league or something. So this part is basically just for show, but I like it, and I think that it adds a touch of realism to the bowling alley. So that is what's over here, and I think I put some speakers around the place too, just for the sake of having music playing. I'm not sure if the bowling alleys play music or not. I have tested this lot, but I haven't actually paid attention to that aspect of it. So if it's really noisy in there, I guess you can just delete the speakers. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I put them in. I did the same bowling sign from outside and just framed it kind of opposite with white and then green on the outside, so that way it looks nice. And then I put a cash register and a seat and just some decorations there. Now this is the men's bathroom, and as you can see, it is like thinner than the female bathroom, and honestly it's fine. It's just a bathroom, but it is kind of set up a little bit different because of that. Like you can see the big window is there, so I can't put the mirror or the neon signs like I did in the other bathroom. So I think I put a mirror up on the wall. Do I? I don't remember. Maybe not. Maybe I don't. The men might not get a mirror. I guess not. I meant to put one up on the other wall, but I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So anyways, I was left with that weird little crevice area, so I put a plant in there and a light, and again just some more seating, but I changed it up and I actually put just like a coffee table and some chairs here because I figure, hey, maybe Sims are waiting for their friend in the bathroom, or there's a line in the bathroom, I don't know. So there's seating for people to sit there. Maybe I don't put a table. I don't know. I built this a while ago and I kept forgetting to take screenshots, so I'm kind of remembering it as I build it now. And I was going to put the arcade game there, but it didn't fit. Then I was going to put the little hookah thing and it didn't fit. So I think I just end up putting a couch there, which is boring, but I was trying different stuff, as you can see, and it just wasn't working for me. I even tried to do like an L seating area, and I wasn't liking it. I really hope they give us a functioning L-shaped couch in a new upcoming pack, because I think that's something we're really lacking in The Sims. But yeah, I end up just putting the same couch, and it's kind of boring, but that could be a good make-out corner. Like if your Sims come on a date and want to make out and don't want everybody watching them, there's your spot right there. But I do put the arcade game over here, and I put some simple Sims, like symbol pictures over top of it. Just real simple stuff. So yeah, I was gonna do that, didn't like it. I don't know. I have played on this lot personally, and I think that it's great for what it is. Like, you have everything you need. There's a bar upstairs, there's bowling alley downstairs, and there's restrooms, there's dancing. It's just a really good place to take your Sims. I took a family here, and I took a Sim on a date here, and it worked great both times. I don't know what packs I used. I think I pretty much used all of them. But if you don't have some of the packs, well, obviously, you need the bowling pack. You need the regular Sims pack. If you don't have, like, Get Together or Get to Work or any of those other packs, it's honestly fine. You can download it and it'll just delete some of the items. So you will need to replace, like, the windows. You'll need to replace, like, the dance floor won't be there. There won't be a DJ area, but you'll still have the bowling alley. You'll still have the bones, and you could just do a few renovations, and you'll have the same or similar. It would be a functioning place regardless. So just keep that in mind. It will delete some of the items, but you will still be able to use it. Now, here for the dance floor, I knew I wanted it to look down into the bowling area so that when you were dancing, you could kind of see people bowling below. And so I used the glass flooring from Get Together, I think, and I laid it down so that you were right on top of the bowling lanes, and I put a DJ booth and then some tables and stuff so you can have a party upstairs while people are bowling downstairs. And there is, again, a lot of couches, and this is where I put the TV. I didn't want to put a TV in, but it's one of the requirements for this lot type, so I just caved and did it. And I don't know, I hate having the TV on the lot, because then I feel like there's so many other things your Sim could be doing, but instead they just run over to the TV, and I'm like, honestly guys, really? And it made it really dark because it's like a bar, so I put a bunch of light over here, so there's like these weird pinpoints of light, but I still wanted it dark on the dance floor. I don't know. It works though, but it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd, I'm not gonna lie. Here's where I decided to stick in the tables. I put a candle on each of them and just utilized the bowling painting. There, I was trying to figure out what the hell I was gonna fit in here. I was gonna put the comedy microphone there, but I don't think I keep it. No, I don't keep it there. I put the hookah thing down there, and then I believe I put a card table in that other corner. And I think I just put a painting over there. Yeah, I just sized up a painting. I might stick something in the corner. Oh yeah, I put the gaming rig there. Yeah, that's right. So there's lots of stuff to do here. If you are not a dancing Sim and you're not very good at bowling, well, do not fear, because there are games and TV and all kinds of stuff that you could do. And there's the gaming table, and then I picked lot traits. I don't remember what I picked, to be honest, but now we are in the screenshot. So there is the exterior of the building, the back of the building, and then we have it from the other side. There is the front little shoe area, some Sims having a bowling party, little look from the lanes. But yeah, you guys can download this off the gallery. Like I said, my username on Origin is TorISimz1. It's the same as my channel, but with the number 1 after it. The bowling alley is called Fast Strike Bowling Alley, so you can just search that as well. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, link in the description down below. I will admit I'm like never on Facebook though, so Twitter's a good place to follow me, or my Instagram. I always post on there as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!